Hey guys, it's Stu here, and I thought I'd make this video. It's been like a month yesterday since my dad died. I think I've been quite well with it, but then it occurred to me, there's probably other people out there that's gone through what I'm going through, been through what I've been through, is currently going through what I'm going to, or is going to go through what I've gone through, and I guess it feels lonely and like there'll be no one out there to understand you, or they just don't know how to tackle it, and everyone has their own way of tackling it. So I guess I just thought I'd make a video sharing my own experience and I guess how to like just help deal with it. So I guess it's been a month, and at first when you're told if there was cancer they died from, or if they have got cancer, it doesn't feel so real. And even how much people will probably try and sugarcoat it for you, just always stay expected. Don't completely think everything's going to turn out fine, because if they sugarcoat it, it just makes things worse when it happens. Just expect constantly it could happen, because that's what I did, and it happened. It still was unexpected and didn't expect it when it happened, but I still expected it, and even when they sugarcoated it, because the last thing my dad said to me was, he'll be okay, but somehow I knew that would be the last time I saw him. It's like, just expect it, and it's horrible, I know. Spend as much time with them as you can. If it happens so suddenly, have no regrets. If you fell out with them before, I know it's horrible, and if something like that happens and it's horrible and you fell out with them or you've had an argument, don't regret it. It's something that happens. You couldn't help it. You still love them, and they still probably loved you. They still did love you. I guarantee it. As I know, not long before I found out my dad had cancer, me and him weren't getting along very well, but I said sorry and he said it was okay. And I know the last time my nan and granddad saw my dad, they had a small fight, but even though they didn't get to see him or get the chance to go up to see him whilst he was ill, he still told my mum to tell them that he still loved them. And if you fall out, don't have regrets. Just don't dwell on it. You loved them, they loved you. If you feel like you've got no one to talk to the people around you. Talk to the people that knew them too, because they're probably going through what you went through. They miss the person just as much as you do. And I know they can't fully know what you're going through. Like, my mum's still there for me, but she doesn't know what I'm going through because she's still got her dad, but I don't. She grew up with her dad, and I grew up with half my dad-ish. That sounded weird. But there will still be others that will be there to talk to you. And if you can't find anyone to talk to you, flipping tell me in the comments and I'll talk to you, because I guess it's really hard. And I guess when it comes to death, everyone has their own weird way of coping it. If you feel happy, don't feel bad for feeling, if you're just having a good day, just don't feel bad. This is the thing I did, or something. Don't feel bad for being happy. You're allowed to be happy at points. You don't have to dwell in sadness. You can be happy. Don't feel like, and if you can't be sad, just don't feel like you have to force yourself to be sad, because that's the thing I used to do. Before my dad, I used to like, I don't know, if I found out someone died, I'd laugh, but it was a really weird laugh, but I'd just laugh about it. It wasn't like a really funny laugh, it was a really weird, unnatural laugh. But don't feel like you have to be sad, you're allowed to be happy. And if you're sad, you're allowed to be sad. Don't feel like you have to be happy, just feel what you're feeling, let your emotions through. Just be there, like, feel what you need to feel, because don't bottle it in. Another thing is, I tend to not like crying in front of people. I tend to bottle it up, but cry. If you need to cry, cry, because if you just bottle it up, the worse it will get, and you'll just end up exploding into tears when you don't want to. So there'll be others around you. There'll be people there to support you. You're allowed to cry. You don't have to hide it. You've got nothing to be ashamed of whatsoever. I know it's horrible, and with time, I know it doesn't stop the pain, but it gets more bearable, and From where my dad's first started crying, I hardly don't, it's been a month and it's, wow, it seems, I don't know, it's just like flown by. But because I just don't cry. And if you don't want to cry or think about it, you can think about it, you can cry about it. But if you don't, try and keep yourself busy. Like, I've been trying to keep myself busy. After my dad's funeral, I went to France and kept myself a lot busy there. I stayed at home, I'm always on the computer, or I went to Insomnia. I've gone back to work, trying to take as many shifts as I can. Talk to people, try and hang out with your friends as much as you can. Try and stay happy and busy and keep your mind off it. But it's still, if you need to, okay to cry. Nothing's stopping you. Don't bottle it in, because it's really not nice. It's a horrible feeling if you bottle it in, and I know it's hard to deal with stuff like this, and it might come so sudden and unexpectedly, like it did with me, because I just saw my dad and was going to go back up to Scotland and see him again because I thought he was ill, but he died before I could do that, clearly. But so it seemed really unexpected to me. But don't dwell on it. It happened, but they're in a happier place, and they're not in the pain they were in before, and I'm happy my dad's not in any pain. There are some times I just feel so happy he's finally out of rest, but then there'll be times I'm sad because he's gone. And it's, unreal, but it's okay. So don't be afraid to be happy. Don't be afraid to cry and be sad. Just expect it if they haven't died, and I really hope they can get through whatever battle they're going through. But just expect still. Don't think everything will be sunshine and rainbows, because if you do that and then it happens, it will hit you like a ton of bricks and it would be horrible. Everyone still tried to sugarcoat things for me. Even though I asked them not to, they still, I think for themselves, they still sugarcoated things for me, but so it still kind of hit me. And it won't stop it from hitting, but it will, be better. Don't expect it. Don't expect sunshine and rainbows. Stay happy. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to be sad. If you don't want to cry, just cry. If you don't want people to see you, just go hide somewhere. But it's okay to cry. Find people to talk to. There will be people going through what you're going through. You can even message me. Even the people around you that knew this person, they will probably be willing to help you. And that's okay. If you can't find anyone, just come talk to me. It's fine. Just message me in the comments and I'll add you on Twitter or Skype or something and you can talk to me, because it's fine. And don't be afraid to cry. And if you don't want to keep thinking about it, try and stay busy. It's sometimes good to stay busy and keep your mind off things. Don't try and mope about the house, or just try not to mope about too much. Just try and be happy. I know it's hard to get on with your life, because even though it feels like time stood still for you, the whole world ain't gonna stop just because someone's dead, and it's hard because you have to get on with it, but it's okay, because you can get through this, and it's hard. And whatever religion you believe in, if you believe in heaven, hell, I don't believe it. It's still nice to think that it's not forever. You'll get to see them again one day. It's just they happen to go sooner than you did, no matter what your religion. I think everyone still gets to see everyone in the end, right? So, I hope this helped. Sorry if it didn't. I didn't plan. I didn't really. I did this on my phone because I couldn't be bothered to set up my computer, and I'm not even editing this. I don't edit videos because I suck at editing. So, yeah. I hope this helped, and if you need me, message me. I hope this helped you people.